Hello, everyone. My name is Cristina Kerr. I'm an attorney and a partner here at BGR. Thank you so much for joining me on such an important and special occasion. I'm very excited to talk to you about something that is very special to me and very important to all of us as Americans. And that is Constitution Day and Constitution Week. So what is Constitution Day? Well, every year on September 17th, we take a moment to recognize and remember the historic day way back in 1787, when a group of 39 brave leaders came together in Philadelphia and signed the United States Constitution for the very first time. The Constitution of the United States is such an important document, and even though it is very old now, it still has so much relevance and importance to us as Americans today. The document is the document that forms and shapes our government. It protects our freedoms. It lays out our rights as Americans just by virtue of being citizens. And so Constitution Day is a lot more than just a date on the calendar. It's a moment to think about how important and special it is to be part of a country that values the rule of law and gives voices to its people. Why is Constitution Day important for Americans? Well, the Constitution is the backbone of our democracy. Those first three words of the Constitution, we the people, remind us that our government is here to serve us, not the other way around. The Constitution explains how decisions are made in Washington, D.C., the hub of federal government, but it trickles all the way down to local communities and local government, just like those right here in Wisconsin. But even more than that, the Constitution gives us rights that can't be taken away. It promises things like the freedom of speech, the freedom of religion, the right to a fair trial, the right to vote, and so much more. And so for me, as a lawyer who fights for justice every single day, the Constitution is a lot more than just words on a very old piece of paper. It's promises that we fight hard to keep alive in every case, every day. So how are we at BGR celebrating Constitution Week and Constitution Day? I'm so glad you asked. We have a couple of things lined up this week, and we're going to be celebrating all week long. We'd love for you to participate with us and follow along. Coming up this week, first starting tomorrow, Tuesday the 16th, I'm going to be going to the River Falls High School to talk to one of the classes about the Constitution, its importance, and how the Constitution, even as a very old document, is still very relevant to young people today. Here at BGR, we're very passionate about getting young people excited about history, democracy, and knowing their rights. And so our Constitution, this is just an example of the way that our Constitution is for everyone, and that includes the next generation. Throughout the week, we're going to be having some posts more about the history of the Constitution, how it came to be, how it came into existence, the fight that it took to eventually get it signed. We're going to be doing some fun little polls and trivia posts. And then on Friday, the 19th, myself and my partner, Tracy Toole, are going to be at one of the most fun events in River Falls, the Bacon Bash. And we're going to be interviewing some members of the public about their knowledge and quizzing them on their knowledge of the Constitution. In case you were wondering, yes, bacon can be related to the Constitution. You'll have to tune in on Friday to find out how. As we move forward in this week, I just want to invite you to follow along, participate. Here at BGR, we stand up for injured people every day, and that's our mission. Every time we go to court, every time we negotiate a case or we answer a call from somebody who needs help, we're relying on those rights and those freedoms that are protected in the Constitution. We believe that every person deserves justice and a fair chance. So Constitution Day isn't just about history, it's about protecting people today. Whether it's the right to have your day in court after an accident, the right to speak freely, or the right to live without fear, we're committed to making those rights real for everyone in our community. So as Constitution Day and Constitution Week approach, I encourage you to take a moment to think about how these freedoms impact and continue to be important in your own life. If you see me or my partner Tracy at Bacon Bash, come and say hello. Come and answer a question or two about Constitution trivia. And we really look forward to celebrating this historic week with all of you. Thank you very much.